Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the special Breakthrough Independence Day. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a day. What a day. What a day. So we are going to have incredible testimonials. I've got a special little presentation for you. We've got some free giveaways for people who've invited the most guests. But we're going to start off with Maria Powers giving a testimonial. Maria Powers, I want you to tell a little bit of your story. You came from another country. And people don't understand the freedom that we have here in the United States. And so I want you to give just a little bit of your story and how what we're doing here is helping you. Because folks, I'm telling you, this Freedom Day is all about you getting your freedom at whatever cost it takes. Maria Powers, share a little bit of your background.
Hi, everyone. Happy 4th, and I'm glad to be here in this country. Yeah, like you say, I came to this country almost 20 years ago. And when I came to this country, I just brought with me $2,400 in my pocket, okay? I thought it was not possible because a little bit of money that I have, but I made it, okay? And I made it. It wasn't easy, because I didn't know speak English, I didn't know how to drive. And in Florida, it's very, very hard to get a job when you don't have a car, okay? But like I say, I went through a hard time and stuff like that, but I made it. And I'm so grateful because of all that. I stayed here, I got married and everything. And thank God, I've been living here for 20, it's gonna be 21 years now. And now when I came here, the only thing that I heard, it was the people who come from another country, the only thing that we can do in this country is to clean houses or to be a babysitter or that kind of, those kind of jobs. Because I believe what people told me, so that's exactly what I did. So until now, I get to know people like Dr. Stan, leaders, coaches, people in that category that they can teach you and show you that it's a different way. And because of that, I got in this amazing community, which is the Hope Token. And I'm so glad I did. And right now, I can say it's just an amazing place because of the people. We help each other in here, and the money is growing every single day. My money is working for me now, rather than me working for the money like I used to do before. Okay, because I used to have a full-time job, a part-time job, just chasing money 24/7. Now it's totally the opposite. Now I got virtual employee working for me 24/7 while I'm spending time with my family, that's my main goal.
Wow, powerful, powerful. And you probably see her picture right behind me. That's right. Now, you'll hear, what's so powerful about this, Maria, is people from different backgrounds, different countries, different colors, different classes. Matter of fact, let's get a living legend here. Paul Morris, this guy right here. Paul Morris, this guy, Paul, if you can come up, I know, man, you go way back in the days of Jim Rohn and all these guys and cassette tapes, right? But I know you've got a bunch of crypto and you've learned how to earn your freedom. But Paul, if you're available, could you come out, please, and share with the folks? Because now there's a lot of prejudice against the elderly. It's amazing. We should be learning from their wisdom, but now these are a lot of people that are being put on the shelf. But here in this community, my friend, it doesn't matter if you're willing to work and put in the time. It's going to work for you. So Paul Morris, if we can come on out, sir, and share with us.
Yeah, I tell people I'm not old. I've just been around a long time. And you're honoring me by saying I remember the cassette tapes. It was actually reel-to-reel tapes. And I can remember ordering, I had a tape recorder that played the little 3-inch reels. And I ordered a tape from Amway, and it came on a 5-inch reel. And I had everybody over in my apartment. This was back in 1968. I'm thinking, how do I play the tape? So we ran it through the tape recorder, and we ran the tape, and we just laid it on the floor as we fed it through the thing. And we listened to the tape by running it through a 3-inch, 3.5-inch, whatever it was. I think I remember the name of it was a Craig tape player. It was a 5-inch reel. And we had to feed that through. And it was so exciting. And we were all young. We were all in our early 20s. I was 22 years old and 23 years old. And we were so excited. We said, let's listen to it again. So we held it on a pencil, actually, and with a thumb underneath it. And so it would spin around. We wound it back and we played it all over again and listened to it till, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We were just so excited to be able to listen to a recorded voice of somebody just teaching some material. Today it's MP3s. I mean, we don't even have cassette tape players. I'm actually trying to give a lot of my cassette tapes away. I've got some of the old Zig Ziglar and Tony Robbins and some of the people on a lot of Jim Rohn stuff. And you mentioned Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar. I go way back to the days of W. Clement Stone, Earl Nightingale. These were the guys that were at the meetings that I went to. Guys that you've only read about in books. They died long before many of you were born. And so I had a chance to rub elbows with them. But yeah, the industry's come a long way when you consider now. I tried to give the cassettes away. And people said, nobody listens to cassettes anymore. You know, they don't even listen to DVDs and CDs anymore. It's all MP3s, you know, plugging in the, my last few new cars don't even have CD players in them. You just have to plug in a USB drive into a USB port. But it is July 4, and it's known as Independence Day. And I think we think of Independence Day, of course, we're celebrating the independence of our country, and the fact that the soldiers that fought for our country to be free. But the word independence, I think that there's, a lot of us, we haven't lived through a war. I mean, I lived through the Vietnam War, and I remember the Korean War, and I was born right after World War II just ended. But I've actually seen some wars and had relatives fight in these wars. But today we think of independence, we think of our own maybe financial independence. And for us to be financially independent, we have to have a track to run on. Hope is that track to run on. And so for all of you that are here celebrating with us tonight, as a matter of fact, I've got a party I'm leaving to, so I don't have that much time. We got a fireworks display at one of my son's homes. And so we're heading over there in a few minutes. But I just had to come on and just celebrate with you all and just say, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. But for financial independence, hope's the way to go. And it's a good way to get your feet wet in the cryptocurrency space. I've been there for a number of years. And as Dr. Stan alluded, I've probably got 80 different coins, and I've watched them go down, 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 down over the last few weeks. But the Hope coin's gone up, 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 up. So you're in the right place at the right time. And if you want your financial independence, boy, just listen to the presentations that Dr. Stan does, and you'll have a breakthrough. Your breakthrough will be your financial independence. Back to you, Dr. Stan.
Unmute yourself, Dr. Stan.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So real quick, hey, let's hear from the Hope Token Angel. And then I think we got James Bond, another living legend on here. So Hope, could you give a testimonial? And I know at the end of the call, you may give away some free tokens or something. I don't know. And then we're going to hear from James Bond. So Angel, take it away.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited to be here as we celebrate Independence Day. But what exactly, I love what he was saying. What exactly is freedom? Here, it's not just financial freedom you're going to get. A lot of people say, I want freedom to do this or freedom to do that. You're going to find freedom from some things here. The number one thing you're going to get in this community is freedom from fear. Freedom from fear. You have to understand that you have an amazing superpower, and that is your freedom of choice. You get to decide what type of person you're going to be. In the Hope community, we are helping other people every day to realize their potential and also to embrace that potential. This community is so much bigger than just those tokens that go up and up and up in value. What happens is you realize your own value, your very own value, and it just begins to creep up and up and up, and you realize that this life was meant to be lived and lived abundantly, and you get the choice to choose that. So the thing that I'd like to celebrate more than anything today is your freedom from fear and your freedom to choose. Take the risk, because let me tell you something. If you don't take any risk, you're absolutely choosing to be poor for the rest of your life. So I'm so excited. I have literally earned so much here, but the connections, Dr. Breakthrough, have been worth the weight of my coins in gold. The connections are beautiful. So you guys, you're in for an absolute treat. This is an incredible community. And I'd like to say we are the game changer because this token does what no other cryptocurrency does. And there are 45,000 others. And this is the only one, like you said, like Paul Morris said, that just goes up and up and up and up. Thank you, Dr. Breakthrough.
Wow, powerful. All righty. Hey, well, real quick, is the man, the myth, the legend, excuse me, James Bond. Are you available? James Bond. Can you come on out, sir? I know he recently got married, so how
well, Dr. Stan, I'm not only married, but I am alive and well. And here on this 4th of July, I feel, as James Brown said, when somebody calls my phone, the music on it is I feel good. And I feel good 24/7, 365. And let me tell you what my good friend Paul Morris, and Paul, I have no idea. We've been friends probably 35, who knows, 40 years. I got to tip my hat to Paul. He's been in this industry a year longer than me. I'm a year behind him. So I salute you, Paul. And it is great that somebody's been in it a year longer than me. Hey, hit the old half century mark. But let me tell you, when I got involved in this back in 1969, I was at NASA. We put a man on the moon July 20th of 69. By the way, Dr. Stan, I talk at 250 words a minute with gust up to 600. So if I'm talking fast, it's going to be quick. But the thing that got me in it was, hey, I had to go to work every day, take vacations when they told me, yada, yada, yada. I wanted freedom. And hey, that's what right behind you, I see Happy Freedom Day. And that's what the Hope Token's going to do for tons and tons of people. And let me tell you, it resonates. I don't care if you live in Africa, if you live in India, if you live in China, if you live in the Philippines, everybody wants freedom. We want time freedom. We want freedom to spend with our families. We want to go where we want to go with who we want to go. And let me tell you, hey, we want to be able to stay, whether we want to stay at a Four Seasons or a Hilton or whatever. Nobody wants to stay at Motel 6 on their vacations anymore. Hello.
I want to make sure you guys go to each other's pages.
That's right. So, hey, I'm gonna sound like Tawana's husband. Hey, I love him. Hey, he says that's right. When she says something, he says that's right. So Dr. Stan, Paul Morris, everybody that's in this, hey, we're family now. And when we say something, we got each other's back. Hey, not only we're making money together, making friends together, we'll be traveling together. And hey, listen, this 4th of July, I wish for everybody on this call health, wealth, and happiness. And I'll see all of you on the mountains and beaches of the world. God bless, and go Hope Token. Go Dr. Stan. Back to you.
Wow. Thank you very much. And this is a guy that's traveled all over the world, I think 58 countries. But real quick, Derek, I got to bring you out to give a real quick one, and then I'm going to get into this. Derek calls me almost every day with somebody new to sign up. He's gotten so full of hope in such a short time, it's overflowing. But here's the key, though. He's helping to get people free. So, Derek, could you come forward and share just a little bit, please?
Yes, man. I hope everybody's having a wonderful 4th. I just want to tell you, we're all in an opportunity to change our lives. We're all in an opportunity to help somebody better themselves, not just from like what Angie said, not just from it going up, but the people you meet, you know, the Norvell Browns of the world, the Dr. Stanley of the world. I mean, you are meeting some awesome people in this community, and it is only going to get better. It is only going to get better. We need to be talking. I don't sleep. I haven't slept in like 3 days, and I'm just excited. I hope everybody on the call is excited. And we're going to make this thing happen. Just keep helping people, keep having a heart to give, and everything's going to do what it's supposed to. Back to you, Doctor. Appreciate it.
Wow. Well, thank you very much. And folks, I've got a question, if it were possible, to make a one-time educational empowerment purchase that also supports worthy causes and entitles you to receive free bonus tokens that rise in value by possibly creating residual earnings. Will that be worth your serious investigation? Yes, or of course, yes, especially on this day when we're talking about freedom. And what if, by the way, what we're about to offer you wouldn't compete, but rather complement whatever you are presently doing? And as a matter of fact, it can enhance, enable, and empower you to do whatever you do better. Because again, this day is all about freedom, my friend. But here's the thing you have to understand. You need to know, my friend, that we are in your corner. Yes, you've probably been scammed before, like most of all of us. Yes, you've probably been led astray like all of us, but we say just give us a hearing, look us over, my friend, and if the shoe fits, wear it. Now, we call this the Hope Token and the Hope Token community, my friend, and we call it the Game Changer. So welcome to the Game Changer. And we're not financial advisors, although many of those in our community are. I personally am not. And so this information is given, and this presentation is not financial advice. The information is for educational purposes only, and it's not intended to be a solicitation or recommendation for any specific investment, and cryptocurrency involves risk and is not suitable for everyone. Well, first of all, my friend, we have a family atmosphere. My acronym for family, forget about me, I love you. And this special day, my friend, spending time with family and friends. And guess what? And maybe some of you, my friend, have the whole family now watching on the big screen, right? They've been too busy, but now they're willing to sit down and take some time. Well, guess what, my friend? We have a family atmosphere in the community, and it's all based on hope. And hope's not the same as a wish. You see, true hope is a well-founded, well-grounded expectation of the future. The forefathers established this place, my friend. They came here to establish a place where they could have religious freedom, where they could create freedom in all the different areas of life. And although, my friend, it didn't look well in the beginning, it was bleak, but guess what? They had hope. They didn't have this wishy-washy. No, they had a well-founded, well-grounded expectation of the future, and you and I get to now enjoy some freedoms and enjoy some things that a lot of folks didn't. And of course, if you look like me, you understand that even the 4th of July, there's something called Juneteenth, where literally the slaves, get this now, in Galveston, Texas, didn't even find out they were free until 2 years later. That's right, 2 years later, they finally got the news. And that is, a lot of the slaveholders didn't want them to know they were free. And by the way, I say there's some powers that be that want to keep you a slave financially. And this day is about helping you to get free that way. And so we're saying hope changes everything. Hope changes everything, my friend. And again, the hope is a well-founded, well-grounded expectation of the future. Hope, have only positive expectations. You see, my friend, that's what's going to change our country, my friend, when we all have positive expectations. And what could happen within a community where we're committed to only having positive expectations? What could happen, my friend, when we only have positive expectations of ourselves? You know, some of you, bless your heart, you just beat up on yourself all the time. And when things don't go right, you keep saying, I just knew it wasn't. You need to start having positive expectation for yourselves, because when you join this community, we have positive expectations for you. What about when you have positive expectations for your family, positive expectations for your business? Wow, it's incredible. And so Proverbs 10:24, the fear of the wicked shall come upon him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted. So when you have fear, what you're afraid of, it will be attracted to you. But when you have a desire or have faith, what you have faith in, you will be attracted to it. And you, something in you, my friend, you have faith that you will be financially free. You have faith that you'll be in a community of people that will help set you free. And that's why you were attracted to this Zoom, my friend, or maybe even the recording. I don't know, but if you're here live, and again, especially on this day, my friend, we're celebrating, and we want you to understand that. And so, my friend, have only positive expectations. 3 important questions you're probably asking. We want to make sure we answer. Number 1, what is the Hope Token community? Number 2, what product do we offer? And number 3, what's in it for you? And we say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But if it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. That's why my beautiful wife, Nadia, and I, my ABCD adorable brown caramel delight, we're all the way in. And when you hear what I have to say and see, you'll be all the way in as well. You see, we're a global educational empowerment crypto token community with a primary purpose to create long-term supplemental earnings. By the way, could anybody out there use supplemental earnings? And to create long-term supplemental earnings while helping our members build a brighter future and create or cultivate a success mindset. See, we're transformed by the renewing of our mind. Too many people have been conformed. They're sheeple. Hello, they're sheep. They just follow the blind, leading the blind. But then there's a few that have been informed. But here in this community, we're being transformed. That's powerful. And so this all rests on the smart contract, AI, or artificial intelligence. Why is that important to you? There's no favoritism. Why is that important to you? Human error is significantly minimized, and expenses are almost eliminated as staffing and overhead are significantly reduced. And that means, my friend, you get incredible benefits by being a member. Surely you would like to be a member already just with a little bit of information you heard, but allow me to give you some more. And that is this: membership has its privileges and its benefits. You see, you get to be the boss here. There's no headquarters. It's a smart contract. You're the boss, the Hope Token members, and this continual wheel of value. It cannot be manipulated. It cannot be controlled. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be censored. And my friend, we are building a better future for our global community members. Come on in, my friend, and join the Waters Fine. Now, Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Well, what if you add powerful expectation to that, my friend? And that's what we're doing here. And so listen carefully. Our products are world-class coaching, seminars, training, and mentoring. And my acronym for coach is challenging overcomers, advocating championship habits. One of the habit of a champion, they show up when they feel like it. They show up when they don't feel like it. I mean, they show up when it's not a holiday. They show up on the holiday. Come on now. I mean, they show up when they feel like it. They show up when they don't. They just keep showing up until they do. So give yourself a proverbial pat on the back. You showed up today, my friend, on a holiday. And we're going to teach you financial literacy. Why? Because the financial illiterate have been programmed to be consumers, but the financial literate have reprogrammed themselves to look for ways to circulate their money. You see, my friend, I'm telling you, this is so powerful. When I married my beautiful wife, she said, baby, we don't ever want to spend money, but rather circulate money. She said, when you spend money, it's gone forever, never to return. But when you circulate money, you leverage it to go out and come back multiplied in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. And she even added and said, we want our money to come back with babies. So again, we're going to teach you financial literacy. Robert Kiyosaki said, just like there was a wicked law years ago to keep the slaves from learning how to read and write, there's an unwritten law today to keep people from learning about money. Why? Because just like, again, back in that day, and again, Juneteenth is incredible, my friend, because here's the thing. These people were enslaved, although they were set free. But guess what? Because they didn't know it, they couldn't act upon it. And that's the power of true education. When people say, well, knowledge is not power. Oh, yes, it is, because without knowledge, I didn't know any better, my friend. You can enslave me all you want to. Like Harriet Tubman said, I freed 300 slaves. She said, I could have freed 1,000 more if they just realized they didn't have to be a slave. And my friend, let me make a very powerful statement. If you were born poor, it's not your fault. Why? Because the powers that be, they can't control somebody unless they can make you a financial slave to their system. And so listen, you were born, I hate to tell you this, it was rigged against you, my friend. That's why a day like this, talking about freedom, is so powerful. Why? Because you can learn to break free. I said you can learn to break free. And so listen, my friend, I'm telling you this is so powerful. So any financial principle that you do not know, those that know them are using them against you to keep you captive, to keep you a financial slave, to keep you working till you die, to keep you, my friend, listen, you work, and at the end of the month, you have more month left than money. Listen, when you connect with this community, this is so powerful, you might want to write this down. We're going to help you to go from being the working poor to the non-working rich. Oh, come on, somebody. See, the working poor, you work, and never have enough. Non-working rich means you put strategies and systems in place where they work even when you don't work. Rich, R-I-C-H, raking in cash happily. And that's what we're going to empower you to do, my friend. And so I'm telling you, this day of independence, listen, again, it's not your fault if you were born poor, but I got to tell you this. If you die poor, especially in America, If you die poor, especially after seeing a presentation like this, it'll be all your fault. So you and I have to learn to take, watch this now, responsibility. Break down the word responsibility. It means respond with ability. Now, others may have more abilities than you, but everybody has some ability. And when you watch this presentation, again, I applaud you for showing up on a day like today. I'm telling you, though, you're going to get equipped. Now, you can use this equipment, my friend. Don't just let it sit here. We're going to teach about cryptocurrency and the most amount of money, by the way, that I've ever made in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of effort has been through cryptocurrency. You're looking at a guy who's been paid as much as $47,000 to speak 1 hour. But I'm telling you, through cryptocurrency, it's powerful, my friend. So I love the story of Wayne Gretzky. He was taught by his dad, skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been. He goes down as being the greatest hockey player. And make a long story short, he developed the sixth sense to try to go where the puck was going, my friend, instead of going where it has been and where everybody else was. And I can give you this financial principle. You want to be free financially? And by the way, financial freedom can now set you up for time freedom. Come on, somebody. But being a part of this community and education can get you free in so many other ways. So would you like to know what to do? Is this: you got to learn to go where the money is going. And that is, watch this. We started off, number one, with land and crops. That was our first currency. We progressed, number two, to livestock. We progressed, number three, to gold and silver. We progressed, number four, to coins. We progressed, number five, to paper money. We progressed, number six, to credit and debit cards. And now, my friend, we're going the way of cryptocurrency, my friend. And so we want to educate you about cryptocurrency, one of the things that can help set you free. We want to educate you, my friend, and empower you. And so, listen, you're going to learn about personal development. And Jim Rohn, I used to travel and speak with, a formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. See, the largest room in the world is a room for personal development. And a true business is a personal development course disguised as a business, meaning the more you grow, the easier your business grows. But guess what, my friend? We're going to teach you business building strategies like 1 + 1 is 2. That's cooperation. But 1 and 1, well, that's 11. That's collaboration. Addition can't keep up with multiplication, my friend. And so it was John Paul Getty who said, I'd rather get 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Why? If all my income's based on me and something happens, my income's gone. But if just a little bit of my income's based on me, but mostly based on what others are doing, if something happens to me, I still have my income coming in. And as a matter of fact, my friend, how about a whole nother strategy where literally, my friend, you get educated. And when you get educated, you're going to get these bonus things called tokens that rise in value. And literally, they'll be your digital employees that work for you. And your money is now making money while you're doing other things. What about health and wellness? We're going to teach about that too, because wealth without health is futile. And health without wealth is frustrating. But health along with wealth is fantastic. 3 John 2, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. We're going to teach about taxes and so much more. One of our tax experts often says, why is it that Amazon and others pay almost no taxes, but you pay a bunch? You know why? Because they know something that you don't know. And she says this: don't hate the player, learn how to play the game. Let me say it again. Don't hate the player, learn how to play the game. Now, listen, my friend, and so that's what we're going to teach you. Now, Benjamin Franklin said, if you empty your wallet into your mind will fill your wallet. Ladies, if you empty your pocketbook into your mind will fill your pocketbook. How many of you are ready to do that? Well, guess what? We've got world-class coaching and trainers, my friend, and top industry leaders, physicians, world-renowned doctors and mentors and financial educators, social media gurus, and so much more. As a matter of fact, one of our greatest desires as people is to connect with someone or a group of someone that can empower us to be, to do, and to have what we secretly know we can become and achieve. As a matter of fact, my friend, here's what you have to understand. You need to learn to surround yourself with people who will bring out the success in you instead of those who bring out the sin and stress in you. Ooh, can I say that again? I said, learn to surround yourself with those who bring out the success in you instead of those who bring out the sin or stress in you. And we've got a community. By the way, our 4-tier educational empowerment package starts as little as $60 all the way up to $5,000. So at the bottom, if your hope gauge is on empty, by the time you go through our training, it'll be all the way on full. And as an added bonus, and you like bonuses like me, don't you? Right? Hey, how many of you like me like gifts, right? Guess what? You get these free bonus tokens that rise in value literally with every purchase. As a matter of fact, why right now we're doing this presentation, those of us who are already part of this community, we are already making money because somebody somewhere in some continent is making a purchase. So here's the way it works. Every educational package you get, 85% of that purchase price is in these bonus tokens that rise in value. Illustration, $500 purchase, you get 425 tokens. A $2,000 educational package, you get these bonus tokens, 1,700. $5,000 educational package, you get 4,250 bonus tokens. But wait a minute, they're not just tokens. These free tokens are digital, are virtual employees. See, you want to learn how to get free? Get a bunch of folks working for you. How would you like to be the boss man and boss woman? Well, you can, because these digital employees work for you 24/7 and they give you every penny that they make. They don't even take a lunch break. So again, these free tokens that you get when you buy your educational package, that's going to empower you to learn some things that'll set you free. Because by the way, write this down, skill set will never exceed mindset. Hello, somebody. Skill set will never exceed mindset. So you got to be free in your mind. And listen, these digital virtual employees are going to help to free you financially. You see, if you don't know how money works, all you can ever do is work for money. But once you learn how money works, you can put money to work for you, because money is a terrible master, but a great servant. Aren't you tired of being mastered? Aren't you ready to become the master and make your money your servant? So tier one is from $60 to $500. That's like being a freshman. And Alvin Toffler said the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but rather those who refuse to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I don't know about you. I have to relearn some things. Tier two, that's like being a sophomore, $501 to $1,000. Scott Hoffer said, learners shall inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to live in a world that no longer exists. The 12 years of schooling I received and the 12 additional years of college, postgraduate work, 24 years of schooling, it didn't equip me to live in this present day. My friend, that's why we've got to constantly be learning. Tier three is like being a junior, 1,001 to 2,500. And the question is, what have you learned that's keeping you from learning what you really need to know? Have you learned to be skeptical? Have you learned to look at things and say, well, that just looks too good to be true? Well, actually, it's too good not to be involved. Hey, listen, don't you understand you've been praying for something? You've been praying for a breakthrough. You've been looking for something to help set you free, my friend. By the way, tier four, that's senior, like being the senior from $2,501 to $5,000. And Les Brown, who was declared educationally slow many years ago, and listen, my friend, now one of the top paid speakers in the whole entire world, he knows a thing about a breakthrough or two and getting set free. And so, my friend, here's one thing. We were speaking together a couple of years back in the UK, and usually I would speak first and he would speak, but this event, they had him speak first and then me closing out. And when he was speaking, he made this statement that just have you ever heard something that just made you like stop in your tracks? He said, transformational information cost, but it pays for itself 10 times over. I don't know about you. I'm used to paying for stuff. Now this, you talking about something's going to pay me, transform me, and pay me more than 10 times over. Count me in. Hey, what about you, my friend? And that's what we have. See, we have result-based and profit-creating education instead of a traditional debt-creating education. This guy says, hey, instead of repaying my student loan, I'm returning my diploma. It didn't work. Sorry, it doesn't work like that, my friend. You can't, if you declare bankruptcy, you can't even get rid of your student loan, my friend. Hey, but how about something different? How about education, my friend? Because we say any information or education that doesn't produce cognitive thinking, create a change in your heart, movement in your feet, and most importantly, money in your pocket is wasted or miseducation. How many of you like me would have to say, I've probably been a little miseducated in some areas. It's time to get some new. Anyway, while we earn, we're going to learn. So 2 passive and 2 active. Let's start with the first one. whatever package you purchase, you're going to be able to sell tokens and withdraw up to 30% of that total amount of your purchase price every 28 days. Now, that's learning while you earn passively. And actually, it's a whole new phrase, whole new thought process. You're going to earn even faster than you learn. How many of you like to earn even faster than you learn, right? That's right. So again, so when you sell your tokens, it is decreasing your amount. However, the remaining tokens increase in value 1/100th of a penny with every single purchase. Now listen, it's never been done like this before, ever. This unique algorithm, I believe it's a gift from God to the programmers that allows that whenever there's a purchase made anywhere in the community, on any continent, my friend, among any class of people, whether they're high class, middle class, low class, or no class, guess what, my friend? It goes up by 1/100th of a penny. Watch this. And then you, based on however many tokens via digital employees you have, you'll make 1/100th of a penny times however many of those tokens you have. So the key is what? Get as many educational packages to get those bonus tokens, my friend. And so that, my friend, is going to have you receive powerful increase. And that's what you want. Right? So here's the illustration. Again, you have the ability to sell off up to 30% of your tokens. So you purchase tier 2, $1,000 educational package. You're able to sell and withdraw up to $300 every 20 days. Well, let's say now you buy an additional $1,000 package, tier 3. Now you can sell and sell an additional $300, which means you made $2,000 worth of educational purchases. You got these free bonus tokens that rise in value, and now you're able to sell up to $600 monthly or every 28 days. Let's review. First of all, we said world-class coaching and education that sets you free at a fraction of the cost. Again, remember, my friend, on this Freedom Day, my friend, is free. We came here to establish freedom, but there was a group of folk that were left out. And then Juneteenth is when finally it's like, okay, we found out now. Listen, doesn't matter what, listen, you slave, you are free now. But if you didn't get the news, if you didn't know, you were still enslaved. And some of you, my friend, you are still financially enslaved because there's some things you don't know and we want to teach you, but it's going to be at a fraction of the cost and you get to get paid while you learn. So number 2, like I said, we get those free hope tokens. 85% of those rise in value. And then we said you get to sell and withdraw up to 30% every 28 days. Okay. So let's move on. You see why, by the way, that guy was a happy customer. And I've got something on my screen that's kind of getting in my way here. And it's not moving. Okay, so let's go to passive income stream number 2. Since you have residual bills, why not create residual earnings that work even when you don't? It's called staking. That's like holding or locking your savings, your tokens for 14 days. Now, on top of the money that's already making, how about an additional 1%? And let me give you this illustration. If you stake 3,000 tokens, you're going to earn 30 extra tokens every 14 days. And then if you do an additional 14 days, 28 altogether, now you have 60 and the token now is worth more than $1. So guess what? That's pretty good. But if you have 10,000 tokens, and when I say stake, I mean type in the number, hit a button, that's it. Now you're going to get 100 extra tokens, an additional 14 days, another 100 or 200. So in other words, my friend, this is very powerful. You see, Warren Buffett said, you will work until you die unless you learn to make money in your sleep. You see, my friend, so many people are financially enslaved. And especially on this day, this Freedom Day, my friend, if you get the right information, my friend, see, they told us the education was way out, but the problem is the education they gave us wasn't the proper kind of education. It was indoctrination that really kept us against this kind of information and true education. But now it's time for you to be set free, my friend, because through staking, you can make up to 26% annual percentage yield while you're busy building whatever businesses or whatever else you're doing, my friend. That's absolutely incredible. Now, the worst mistake you can make, financial mistake, would be that of not staking your tokens. The only thing worse than that is not joining, my friend. So now, once you get all this passive coming in, you get so full, like the cup runs over, the saucer gets some. Now you have to start sharing with others. So now you go from being a customer to an affiliate. And when you're an affiliate, my friend, you're going to earn 15% in direct commissions on all purchase product tiers. And so let's say the first guy you talk to, Don, he makes $1,000 educational purchase. Remember, he gets this free bonus tokens. You're going to make $150, not next month, not next week, today, instantly. Matter of fact, my friend, here's a guy, and he makes, what happened here? Okay, let me hit this. I apologize. And so he makes a $500 purchase. As a matter of fact, let me see here. He's going to make a $500 purchase, come back and make additional $500 purchase Ron's going to do. And that's going to get you $75 plus the second one is going to get you another 75. And that's been paid instantly. Sean goes all the way to the top with a $5,000 purchase. That gets you $750 instantly. And then Mary buys a $2,500 package. That gives you another $375 instantly. $1,425, not next month, not next week, instantly, my friend. That's right, instant. How many of y'all like instant? See, there's 15% commissions paid instantly, and they can be used to purchase more tokens or withdrawn instantly. Watch this. Never been done before. You can get started today, refer somebody today, get paid today, withdraw the money today. Man, that's great. And then the last one. So again, would 4 additional income streams enhance your life or the life of your family? Yes. So here's the 4th thing. You're able or entitled to sell and withdraw up to an additional 30% based on your customer purchases every 28 days. Now, this is in addition to what you can sell and withdraw based on your own purchases. So you remember these different folks that made the purchase, like Don did his 1,000, that's another up to $300 it allows you to withdraw. Ron, who made a $500 purchase, you're able to withdraw an additional $150 or sell and withdraw rather. And then his second 500, the same thing, another $150. And then Sean with his $5,000 all the way to the top, that's $1,500 additional you can sell and withdraw from your own tokens. And then Mary with her $2,500 purchase, that's another $750 you'll be able to sell and withdraw. Total of $2,850 that you can sell and withdraw every 28 days. Now, again, withdrawals can be made until you deplete your account unless you wait and build up your nest egg first. I had a lady the other day, she's like, look, I'm not touching anything until 6 months, maybe even a year. And if I need money, I'm just going to refer people right away. And then that money I'll pull out. But everything else, I'm just going to let it grow and build. And then I'll do that. That's pretty good. Now, real quick, passive means it works when you don't. Active means if you don't work, it won't. Now, just so you know, by the way, active puts your earnings on turbocharge or steroids. So let's review real quick. Number 1, again, 4 ways that you get paid. 2 are active, 2 are passive. First of all, you get to sell and withdraw up to 30% of your total purchase price every 28 days. Then we said you get to stake for an additional 1% every 14 days, and that's up to 26% annual percentage yield, and that's on top of whatever else it makes. And then we said number 3, my friend, you get to earn 15% sales commission on all new or upgraded packages paid instantly and directly for immediate withdrawal. And then lastly, my friend, you get to earn ability to withdraw an additional 30% from all new or upgraded sales on educational packages in addition to your own. And so supplemental earnings is the breakthrough that the majority of the world wants, needs, and seeks. Most of the world suffers from less than perfect finances. Do you happen to have less than perfect finances? The world, they desire time, lifestyle, and money freedom. Hey, do you desire time or maybe lifestyle or maybe money freedom? I know folks that got time freedom, but no money. I know other folks got money freedom, but no time. Hey, how about having it all? Listen, fortunes are going to be earned by providing these breakthroughs. And that's what we've mastered with this unique concept. So come and join us. It's not network marketing. We don't have an upline and a downline. No. We have one huge success line where each of us collaborate to create the success for the rest of us. You see, we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. And so it's all rests on the Binance Smart Chain. And by the way, blockchain is changing the world of finance and assets. The Binance coin is gaining big time, by the way, in crypto boom of 2021. As a matter of fact, my friend, 1 week in February, it grew by 102%. You can check out Coin Market Cap, like a baseball cap, coinmarketcap.com. The Binance Exchange, by the way, is the fastest growing cryptocurrency exchange. And by the way, my friend, the Binance coin is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in 2021 and beyond. And smart people leverage, and you are smart, right? So smart people leverage smart chain and AI technology to become a CLO. See, CLO stands for Chief Leveraging Officer. Archimedes said, if I had to lever long enough, and a prop strong enough, he said, I could single-handedly move the world. No need to do it single-handedly. We're going to do it together as a group, my friend. Let's turn corners a little bit. Zig said, if you empower enough people to get what they want, you get everything you want. Booker T. Washington said, those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. The Bible says you ought to support the weak and to remember the words of the Lord, how he said it's more blessed to give than to receive. So we're a philanthropic community, and we're giving back to charities and organizations that are making a real difference to help prevent bullying. As a matter of fact, my friend, we're going to educate teens about suicide, drug and alcohol abuse, my friend. We're going to teach financial literacy. They also do so much more. As a matter of fact, my friend, some of our recipients are Bob Holmes, a one-man volleyball team, and Ima Bong Smart developing a movie called The Smart Film, teaching people not to commit suicide, and Angel Roberson, who teaches inner city youth, and so much more. Terza Andrews, who feeds the homeless. Dr. Danette Fishburne Scott, whose husband just got a street named after him, and she has a 501c3 doing so much for people. Anna Villax and Tawanda Williams, the Hope Coach herself, who's got a movie she's working on called Eagle Without Wings. Man, it's powerful. So guess what, my friend? Whether you're a grandparent that wants to leave a legacy for your children or your grandchildren, or a troubled college student that needs financial support, or maybe emotional support, maybe a single parent mother, my friend, or a dad who's a single parent, or a coach, whatever it is, my friend, we have. You know why? Because wherever you want to go in life, and whatever you would like to accomplish, you can get there faster and easier through the Hope Token community. Why? We're going to provide mentors who can inspire and instruct you, along with a model and methods to follow. And by the way, the speed of your implementation will determine the speed of your success. Our job, really our joy, is to empower you to do whatever you do even better. So my friend, would you allow us to do our job? And so get back in touch with a community member who invited you, because this is low risk, but super high reward, okay? So you want to be part of the team. Together, everyone accumulates money. Remember, the unique algorithm, when anybody, anywhere makes a purchase, everybody makes something. Some just make a penny or two. Some make a few nickels, a few dimes, some a few dollars, but everybody makes something. And so, my friend, individuals can grow, but teams can explode. And we want you to come explode. Unfortunately, if you do not give back to the person who invited you, you could be poor, putting obstacles over riches. Poor opinions obscure riches. Poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. Now, you probably heard it said, if it doesn't make money, then it doesn't make sense. Well, I say, never allow your lack of a few cents or your lack of a few cents to keep you from making a whole lot of money. In other words, I believe it was, well, here's what's going to happen one day soon. You're either going to say, thank God I did, or I wish to God I had. Every last one of our members are saying right now, thank God we did. And those who haven't gotten started, many of them are now already saying, I wish to God I had. But hey, it's not too late for you. Matter of fact, Sir Richard Branson, multi-billionaire, said if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. And so the person who gave you this information, they have a website, looks like this. And if you hit that red button, there's a powerful 6-minute video, which, by the way, you will get the same replicated site absolutely free. But you have to join first with them, because we also, my friend, are going to give you a free landing page or name squeeze page, my friend, your very own. And you go to hopetoken.info. hopetoken.info. But wait a minute, you first have to be a member. So get back to the member invited you, join first, you get your own ID link, then go to hopetoken.info, set up your own landing page. It's going to be powerful. So here's our daily Zoom schedule. I'm coming to a conclusion. So go ahead and take out your phone. Let's take a picture. And 24/7, also there's a on demand at oursuccessacademy.com. So go ahead, my friend, along with me, take a picture of that. There you go. And by the way, we're on Facebook. Also, we have a Telegram group. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And hey, guess what? We got a special going on. You know, when you buy your package, you get those bonus tokens, 85%. Well, up until like July the 14th, an extra 50%. If you buy a $500 to a $2,500 package, you the buyer as well as the seller are the referring partner, you're both going to get 50% extra. Now, if you go 2,501 to $5,000 package or even upgrade like that, you're going to get not just the 85%, but an extra 100% extra tokens for the buyer and 50% extra for the seller or the referring partner. Now, here's all you got to do is email make sure you do that now, thehope.token@gmail.com. So email them, and you got to give both the OX address, that's a long string of numbers and letters for both the buyer and the seller, plus the ID of the new person signing up. Remember, their ID number won't show up until they make the first purchase. So the ID number and then the amount, okay? And you just email that to thehope.token@gmail. Give them 24 hours to 48, at least 2 days, okay, before you expect those extra tokens on top of that, all righty? So here we go, my friend. So I just want to say this in conclusion, and it's going to get a little bit better here. We're going to phase 2, which means what? It's turbocharged. It's going to be the Hope token on steroids. Now you're going to be able to use your very own Hope token. So listen, my friend, right now, that's why we're on the porch. That's why we're giving you these extra. We want you to be positioned for great success. So again, if you think this was good, wait until August the 1st when we launch phase 2. Oh my goodness, it's going to be off the chart. Matter of fact, you get to get started before it's less than a penny. Now, many of us, we got started, the first 25 of us, we started when it was less than a penny. So we went from less than a penny all the way to over $1. Ooh, what's going to happen to you, my friend, when you are able to start? Now, again, this is still going to be running. We'll make money from this, but on addition now, even faster, bigger, better, you're going to be able to get it less than a penny. And then it's going to be on the open exchange. That's right. Some people are like, man, I can't find this Hope token. That's because it's a closed community, closed exchange. But the new version will be on the open exchange. And then that means also you don't have to wait 28 days to withdraw. It's called instant withdrawal function. Now, warning, how many of y'all remember Smith Family Robinson? Warning, warning, a little warning. I bought Bitcoin when it was $234 a coin years ago. They thought I was crazy. And then it went up to $19,000 a coin. And then I acted a little crazy because I sold just about everything, all of it, right? Just about all of it. Left a little bit, but because what happened? I got sick when I saw it go to 29,000, 39, all the way up to $60,000 a coin. And I wish I would have HODL, held on for dear life. So again, my friend, you want to do that. And then y'all have seat belts on, because you better strap on the seat belt, the helmet, and everything else. This last one, here's going to happen. Potential of 20 times or higher increase. How many of y'all like increase? Well, what about 20 times or higher? That's coming, my friend. So you got to get positioned. So since it is possible to make a one-time educational empowerment purchase that also supports worthy causes and entitles you to receive free bonus tokens that rise in value, possibly creating residual earnings. When would now be a good time to get started? Your answer, is it yes, yes, or of course, yes? I'm gonna close with this, and that is this.